I think the best thinkers are the ones that not only embody these other intellectual virtues, but also are highly curious. And the curious mind, of course, driven in the right directions. This is necessary for high level achievement. If you don't have that, I don't see how you can, because nothing is of interest to you, just like sitting there. And I know that I think it's sad, because I've been with many students who seem to be doing that. And I think a lot of people are sort of they are numb, something like that, living in the world that we've created. And they don't have any curiosity, because why would they? You know, I mean, I get up and I go to my job and I come home and I'm tired. I want to turn on the TV. It's like, what would you want me to be curious about? I think that the human systems kill curiosity. Certainly traditional schooling frequently kills curiosity, and there are many examples of this that are through the literature. So this is very important for the creation of a better world, the creation of the products that we need, the services that we need, the systems that we need. And otherwise you have bureaucracies that don't work because nobody's curious to find a better way. Think about just something simple, like if you are heading up a police force. Now, I know everyone is going to be different. Every place will be different, but doesn't it make sense to go out into the world and to find best practices? What are the best practices in my field? Not what have we always done here, but I'm curious, what are the best practices? How can we do some of that here? And if you look at the best leaders, they've done that. They've said, what's another way? And if we're not intellectually curious about solving the problems that we face, we are going to be in a lot of trouble in terms of the health of the earth itself. Now, I can make an argument for the importance of all the other intellectual virtues in this example, but I just want to mention the importance of intellectual curiosity.
And let me say about it in relation to schooling, as you brought up. So here's a case that doesn't involve schooling so much, but I sit sometimes in a circle of people, and it's called a mythopoetic group. Doesn't have much to do doesn't have anything directly to do with critical thinking, but someone will read a myth and it takes about half an hour to read it. And the goal is just to find some meaning in your life or some reverberations in your life related to that myth. And so it's kind of free association as it goes on. So the person then reads the myth, but you're thinking, oh, how does this reflect my childhood or something or other? And the result is that no one in the group ever hears the entire myth, because you're involved in intellectual curiosity about how it relates to your own life. Now, I'm a teacher. How does that happen in classes? It means that if you're a student and you get really interested in what the professor is saying, and you start thinking about how can I work that out in my life? How can I involve it in my life? You're missing the notes. You're missing the notes, and you're not going to do as well on the exam if the person asks you this kind of factual multiple choice exam. And so I think early on, you'll learn, put all the meaningfulness off to the side so that I can get the notes and do well in the exam. And I think that relates kind of directly to how school inhibits intellectual curiosity, because there's a sense in which you just don't have time for that. There are all these pressures on you over and over again to abide by these formulas.
Yes.
So
the formulaic largely kills the natural curiosity of the child. And it's a tragedy. It is, because I don't see how you can achieve your potential. I don't think you can achieve self-actualization if you don't achieve a significant amount of your capacities as you understand them.